One day I will be an anime girl too. One day. But today is not that day. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the MP-chan stream. Once again, familiar face. We're drawing Neko Momo. Every time, dude. Hello. How are you, Z-Muffin? Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're not sick anymore. We see this silhouette, we can go to sleep. We know MP's gonna draw a cat girl and forget about it for the next day. I got this inspiration of a post that Nekomachi herself did, actually. Hang on, let me see if I can pull it up somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Nope. Got lost somewhere. I had her to the oh porn, hang on. Oh porn, actually, what the fuck? There it is. So she had gone and posted this. So now we have no choice but to do fan art. So this is why we have this. This is what's going on. Anyway, I saw this, I drew, it's been about, say, half an hour, and I managed to get a nice rough pulled out. This is borked, but I don't really care. How can I even make it better, actually? This just needs to come out this way, maybe. I think all good again. I think that fixed it. Doesn't really look like handcuffs, the problem, right? Maybe they're seeing too much about it. Maybe it's too far up the arms. Yeah, I think that's the case. Let's get rid of this. Oh, but I can't really, can I? Good look. This way-ish. Go away. I feel like I broken it a bit more than I should have. It's fine, we'll figure it out. I mean, that's not really the point anyway. I think it's still alright. I think it's alright. I gotta draw the eyes in. Now, I had a plan. I've been researching this amazing video called Me, Me, Me. And it's an amazing video, trust me. Now that's the expression I want. So I'm gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. And just try and pencil that in. She has huge eyes though. It's not wide eyes, thinner eyes, so we're gonna go for that kind of look. She normally has wide, energetic eyes. Yeah, to be looking upwards at me. I'm gonna make her look a bit crazy. Oh, I love that eye. That actually looks so nice. Eyebrows like this. Oh, I like that eye actually. That's so nice. Probably the best rough eye I've ever drawn. Adjust it a bit. And give her the nose here. I just need to make her look a bit intoxicated. Suggestive expression is what we're after time around. So yes, I'm researching this video called Me, Me, Me. And it's a video that looks really weird at first, but it's actually about porn and hentai addiction, and how this bloke lost his real life relationships because of that. I think it's a very powerful story. Not definitely not speaking from experience. But it's a great video, honestly. It's Evangelion-esque, very abstract, some really cool ideas. Don't tell me I'm muted. I'm not muted, am I? No, I'm not. Great. Side looks more curved. Maybe I want to curve it just a bit more. I just thicken the eyelashes a bit. Doesn't look quite right. Need to just adjust this eye more bit. I think that's fine. I don't know if it's the hair or what, but I think that's fine. Looks like she's looking this way, right? Move this eye across just a bit. Now it looks like she's looking too far to the left, to the right. Her left, my right. Okay, I know why. I know why. The balancing problem with this hair here. This extra piece of hair sticking out there is making the shape look like she's facing one direction rather than the other, rather than the center. Probably. So the face needs to tilt a bit. And then we'll just adjust this to be a bit more center. It looks like she's looking out that direction for whatever reason. Weird. Where is this one? I feel like I need to rotate this iris a bit more. I mean, the face is the most important part, right? So, kind of looks alright. Mainly looks okay. Move it slightly. This needs to just come in a bit more. This side needs to curve down a bit more here. Curve this more. I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's absolutely fine. Let's add an open mouth here. This is going to be so hard. I mean, as you can see in the title, she's supposed to be yandere, so yandere. Slightly tilted. Did I have teeth smile? Nah. I don't want an open mouth. So. We'll add in a bit of dark to emphasize the teeth, but I don't want to draw the teeth. That sounds like it's a horrible idea. Sometimes people put this shadow here, but I hate it because it looks like she has a beard. I might as well just put a beard there. I absolutely cannot. Maybe I'm just bad at it. I don't hate the pictures that do it. I just hate it every time I do it. Now, let's go look at the legendary Yunogasai. Dilated pupil. Yes. Go look at Momo's thing again. The original picture we're looking at has eyes like this. I don't like it. No, hentai has some of the best eyes. Now, don't misquote me, but it's true. Like, some of the artists out there, they change the highlights in very, very interesting ways. Yeah. If I learned anything. Let's make this identical. I like this shape better. I want to reduce the highlights, I think. If I add highlights, it's going to start looking like a normal picture. Like, she looks completely normal again. She doesn't look insane anymore. I need it to look insane. Now, while I'm looking at Future Diary, it just looks like this with one highlight there. And the Yuno picture has no highlights at all. Maybe I just drop a really deep contrast Blue, nice to see you again. Thanks for the follow on your second account or something like that. How are you? How are you? We're drawing Nekomachi Momo again for the 2 millionth time. And we're drawing her as a yandere. So that's what we're working towards at the moment. Make this thicker, make it look a bit more yaba. Drop one in. It still looks a bit crazy. I drop one here. Maybe I do it with a highlight. Yeah, follow the wrong account for a reason. Fine. Finally finished that Kelly drawing. Nice. Is it posted? Is it posted? Do I get to see it? Calliope. Does that work? Does she look insane enough? Maybe make her look like she's drooling. I need her to look absolutely crazy. I was thinking this line like no tomorrow. I was thinking this line with a double C. It is! Alright, let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. I've drawn most of what I wanted to draw, so I'm at a good stage. These ears need fixing. Hang on. Alright, that's one. Because these ears are too high, so I need to drop them. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Somehow mosquitoes are just like permanently assaulting me. Every time. Maybe I do have to get rid of the highlights. I don't know. Hachama Chama birthday. Happy birthday, Hachama. Let's see, blue. Blue art. Oh, that's an insane picture. I love the rose. I love the rose. That's so good, actually. What the hell? Now, did you cover the face because you can't draw the mouth? Or is that artistic effect? I love the detailing, dude. Like, the thing on the hands. The detailing on the hair is so good as well, actually. What the hell? Wow, 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 wow. And the subtle blue at the back of the hair contrasts really well with the pink. That's insane, dude. Artistic effect. Excellent. Nah, well, that black rose really stands out. And it's... I'm surprised it's not red though, but it really stands out really well. it's the same color as the clothes and stuff, but you just end up looking at it straight away because of the contrast. And the nose as well, the highlight on the nose really brings out the focus of the picture. Draw fast. I mean, how fast do you need to draw a picture? What matters is it's good, right? It's not really, not an RTA. That's insane. Nah, you had so much detail. I think that's more important than finishing it faster. That's what I've been focusing on very recently as well. Like adding more detail to everything that I can. Because otherwise it's, without detail, it's like a stick figure. Quite plain. But this is what I was doing yesterday. Let me show you. So this picture looks like, where is it? Nope, hang on. Nope. I put it. Huh? Oh, there it is. It looked like this, and it was quite boring, and then I just added more things. So the detailing makes it interesting. So it's more important that you have the additional details rather than you just finish fast, I guess. I still hate this picture though. I've hated this picture like 6 times now. Getting lost in this lane every time, dude. We could just do the sensible thing and name them, but nah, dude. Why name them when I can just click through them? So far I only have 4 layers on this one, but that's what my main focus is at the moment. Drawing more details everywhere I can. And then yeah. Iteiru no kakikomi. We're looking forward to that. It's like the difference between just drawing this for hair and having a bit more detail. Makes the picture a lot nicer. So yeah. I don't think it's a problem that you finish late or took a long time. I mean, it's a problem if you were doing it for a job or something. I think it's still great. I think, yeah, it's so nice, dude. Brilliant, brilliant. What do you do with your shading? Do you do like multiply layer, or do you just pick a color and go over the top of it, or what's your thing? What's your shading thing? Curious to see how you shade your thingamabobbies. Because I keep trying different things and it's not really sticking, any of them. I have to redo this with proper lines now. Agaki. My process, I know, me too, dude. Depending on the picture, I'll have like something completely different. I like this picture. Now, do I draw with pen or with pencil? I don't know, pen flavor. For this picture, pen flavor. Ah, you did the thing. You did the gradient map thing. Okay. That's interesting though. That's actually real interesting. Like, I'm really interested in the nose. Did you end up doing color aberration or what? Or your lighting, especially the highlights. I see the red around it. Is that effect of part of the gradient map or what? But that means your grayscale is insane as well then. You have an insane grayscale to get this kind of detail. I tried like Grisayu painting, whatever it's called in English, Grisayu painting. And it was an absolute nightmare. I just use thicker lines. I just use thicker lines, is that a problem? Polished after grade. Yeah, okay. interesting. I should stick with... I just do big lines. I feel like my art style always has big lines. Strong lines. Kind of looks like Minato Aqua. Actually needs to be done this way. Yeah, this needs to come down this way. It's gonna look miserable. That means I need to bring this down this way. From layer which... Pick a color from a layer directly. Wow. Yeah, because I have to always change my damn layer back to normal and then take the color and then just... Miserable, isn't it? Where do I even start? Start at the top, I guess. I mean, I do have a grayscale picture the other day. I could do a gradient map if I wanted to try. I tried doing a gradient map. I couldn't build a gradient itself. And I just botched it. I was like, nah, never doing this again. I can't gradient map. I can swear there's a mosquito on my leg. I can't see it. I can't hear it. But I can feel something bumping into my leg every few seconds. They're here to get me, man. Tell you, they're out to get me. I was thinking if I shouldn't bother coloring, but that's not be lazy, I guess. Normally I'd have to leave it a day, but I can see this picture is good enough. I'm not unhappy or uncertain about it. It's just a meme fan art. I think it's fine. Stay away after biting. That's the problem. I don't want to be bitten. I had a huge bite on the back of my thigh. Now I don't know if it was a mosquito or a spider or what, but like it was like super painful. It was still painful the next morning. That's how bad it was. I think it was a spider, but I hope not. I'd be so afraid if it was a spider. I need to pay attention to the thickness of my brush. I'm gonna ruin it. Speaking of which, I actually can't see. I can't see your lines in the picture. Maybe. Are you using like a super thin brush? It has to be. I see like a few pixels of brush. And then probably got zero traced in the as part of the gradient map, right? Colored in as part of the gradient map. My lines are like always super big. I think that adds to my deform. It doesn't look realistic. Match the line out with a color at the end and then just redrew them. Okay. That's what I want to do with the other picture. Paint it in with a watercolor brush. I don't have the... Maybe this is too big. I feel like I don't have the coordination to be able to paint over line art. And super inefficient process. Man, anything that works works. It's because I read too much manga. Like, this is called a sumidamari. And that's a common manga technique. I swear that's why my art looks like what it looks like. Maybe I just do manga style shading. Beta nudi it's called. Maybe that's my answer. I done a manga for the first time the other day. It was 2 panels, it took me 4 hours. You talk about you finishing it late, but I took 4 hours to do 2 panels. Look at this. Oh, you saw it cute? Oh yeah, you did like the picture, thanks. 4 actual hours, dude, that's insane. How do people do like a 30 chapter manga in like every week? Maybe it's the assistance thing that helps with. Like, when you think about it, Bakuman and stuff, where high school kids are still in school and then they let me retweet this. Why haven't I retweeted this? And then they draw manga and you're just like, how do you go to school? No wonder that guy like fell over and got hospitalized, dude. Like, there's no way you survive that much work. You know, her name's Yuno. Don't worry, it's not a name that people can normally read. Fine. I can't read it either. I know because I watch the streams. Is Yuno Kia. So I'm drawing Nekomachi Momo. Yuno is the character designer for Nekomachi Momo and is the I suppose the boss of Yuno Production, Yuno Productions, which is their VTuber agency. So that's who Yuno is. I was so shocked when Yuno followed me. I was like, what? What? Yuno followed me? I was like, okay, gotta impress Yuno now. Do my best. 13 years old and published. Man. There's no way you balance school and that, dude. That's insane. Especially if it's like, well, it depends on what it is. If it's a monthly, then maybe. But if it's a weekly, you're just done for. How can anyone? Absolutely insane. This needs to... Chinese man who are pumping out 1 chapter a day. And in color too, those bastards. Mad. Maybe they just have nothing to do. Who knows? Maybe they have nothing to do. Maybe they're state sponsored. These Japanese are taking over our young kids with their culture and anime boobies. You men, draw Chinese anime boobies. Yes, sir. Never noted. You never know. I'm gonna make this thinner. Right. I'm doing a lazy thing. Let's do a proper thing. Because I was not rotating the page to match the orientation, which makes drawing it a lot slower. Maybe I zoom in a bit as well. Nope. I want to split this here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's not good. Maybe something like that. I feel like this angle is important. I want this to come out and then curve, rather than just a straight curve. I feel that that irregularity of the shape makes it look nice. Okay, there's no line there. Trying to get rid of it. What's weird is I still can't see the mosquito. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe I can't see it. Normally it'd fly past once or twice. Invisible mosquitoes, dude. Insane. I have some sumidamari here and stuff. Oh. Should probably split this. I feel like it would look a lot better if I do. We're talking about that detail no Kaki called me, adding the detail in. I can't see how I would split. That changes the personality too. As if I do this, he looks a lot more energetic than I intended. Because if it looks too energetic, that's not the personality. I want mysterious. With pressure. I want to feel the pressure of her being there, of her presence. But it's not high energies. I have to be careful about how my picture will affect the character design as well. I'm gonna keep it nice and very shonen-esque. Not like my usual art where I'm trying to add a lot of realism. The Seo Koji sensei added heaps of realism to us. But we'll just dodge that for now. Maybe that way. This side has a lot more detail compared to this side, so I want to do a bit to try and fix that. Maybe this just needs to be long. Nah. Add a bit of Sumidamari here. This side feels more weighty in terms of the lines compared to this side. Maybe I can thicken this a bit. Not too much though. Aim is to balance, not overpower. So I might have done it a bit too much on this side. Yeah, I think that's fine. It looks nice and balanced. This line is needs to be long. That's good. Then I need this to be a bit thicker. And in line for these sections. Make sure we haven't lost the not the effect, what is it called? The flavor, I suppose, is the best word. It looks like how we want to. I'm gonna draw the face with a thicker line because it is the all-important Ringaku. Needs to leave decent impression. Thicken these lines here. Maybe a bit of a shadow. Looks fairly reasonable, but the join is not in the middle. It's because of the way I drew them with the rotation. The join didn't end up in the middle. That's alright now. Right. I need these to be thinner. Actually, the outline can be thick as far as I'm aware. I don't know how I'm doing with this. I'm gonna move the chains, I think. So let's just draw the rest of it in without the chains. Okay, bedtime. Alright, thanks for joining. See you next day. Hope you feel better. Hopefully see you soon. $12:39. How long have I been streaming for? 47 minutes, not that long. Feels like I'm getting a lot done, so that's always good. I should have left the eyes as is. Because this is one of my best eyes that I've drawn. So probably wouldn't have hurt if you just used it as is. I feel like I shouldn't do Atsunuri, because I think I'll ruin the look of the picture. Maybe I want to do Animenduri or some kind of dramatic effect kind of painting. Let's make this just a bit thicker. It's quite busy looking, but I think it is what it is. Fortunate. I have to be careful with the painting. It can turn out horribly wrong. I mean, it looks miserable already. I don't even know how to draw. I need to research how to draw these frill things. I have to buy myself a dress. Probably should be like a tunnel, no? Let's not draw it in. Maybe I painted in with that intention. Alright, my hand is in such an awkward spot. My chair is in such an awkward spot, and my whole body is so awkward right now. Something's not right. Drawing doesn't feel good right now. My arm's in the way of my arm drawing somehow. Wow, 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 mosquito attack. Somehow my whole body is in the way of me drawing. Don't know why and what happened, but yeah. Boing boing needs thick lines or weights. Emphasis. Close folds not so much. Need these nice curves. Something on my screen. I think these bottom lines I just kind of give up and just throw it in. I mean, it is what it is anyway. That's perfectly fine. be brought down just a bit. And I still have to do something about the chains. I think it's alright still. I feel like the arm's not rounded enough. Maybe this is okay. I don't feel like that's the way though. Do this. Okay. I feel like these have become too oval. I mean, it just needs to be a bit more cylindrical. The arms and the chains have to wait. This is a bit too thick. Maybe if I curve this in just a bit. I feel like I should put this in varying places and not all even. I feel like I just do this here, right? Just draw the arm in. Needs to be a nice and smooth curve. Why is this? The perspective is off, I think. This is coming down while this is going up. This should probably... That's why it looks weird. Get rid of this for a second. Let's do it on a new layer. It becomes straight tool. Cane is in the way though. Can I just crop it? I don't feel like I should. I think that's just it. I think I just draw a blob and call it a day. Let's save it as a V2 in case I'm wrong. Just in case I'm wrong. Okay, I just need to... That's fine. You should just come down this way. And then we can kind of, oh, big brush. Draw this in this way. Can get, hang on. I think that came down way too low. A bit higher. Kinda there. Almost. I need to not be a circle, but arm shaped, I suppose. No, I don't like this. Let's go back to how it was just before. I feel like this is better. Let's clean some of this up. It is a bit thick, so I'm going to thin it out a bit. I'll pop that there. Let me look at my reference. I had a picture. Can't really see the elbow actually. A reference of what the elbows actually look like. Or how to actually draw them. Because it's not how it looks like, that's the problem. How I want to draw. How do you even draw elbows? Maybe I just shaded in. Maybe that's the thing. Quite happy with everything else though. I have a thing here that I need to draw. Hang on. Let's just merge this for now. Get rid of some of this. Now, from what I remember, these comes in bumps of 5. So 1, 2, 3, But if you do it too consistently, it looks ugly as well. So I gotta make it consistently not the same. Let's thin it out a bit. Reference. Do I need to even do a rough one? Like, is it that complicated? Or 5, let's just go a bit different. This is still kind of fine. Not too thin. Might be too thin compared to everything I'm doing. Luckily I can just do this though. Let's add 4 pixels to it. Too much. Okay. 2 pixels to it. What's the image size I'm drawing on actually? That's big enough. That'll be fine. Some spaces here that I need to clean up. This is quite alright. At least this, now we have teardrop shapes put in. Doesn't really need to be perfect. So for example, when I watched Saito Naoki Sensei, he would draw this in with watercolor. And I'd leave it very rough. And then just do an outline afterwards. But I suppose it's because of my manga habits. I'm just gonna copy this. That I end up trying to do lines for everything. Whoa, 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 whoa. This way. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna leave that dot there. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna leave it there. Just as proof that it exists. One doesn't deserve a dot though. Fine. I'm gonna change some of the lines up a bit. It doesn't look too copy pasted. All right. Looking good. Now, eyes. Eyes, 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 eyes. Hope for the best. That's all I can do. Generally, if you get the outline and then you just draw with thin brushes, you don't go wrong though. Automatically start looking good for as long as you have the shape correct. Yeah, don't go wrong with it. It's fine. I still am thinking if I get rid of the highlights or not. I could make the highlights the hearts. That's also a common technique. Ah! Fine, it's fine, we're fine. Apparently a thicker bottom eyelid is more sexy, so pop it in a bit. It looks like a dog if it's a square. She doesn't actually have a nose in her actual avatar. Expression right. Waiting for Nekomachi to actually do a Gartic phone stream with viewers. Completely missed out on the last one. I didn't realize he was doing it, so didn't get to join. That was 2 days ago, apparently. Hopefully we get another one. He's been saying like he is going to be doing it on Twitter or stuff, but she's been sounding like it's hard for me to say for sure. Now I need this to be a bit thicker. I don't want to have multiple lines like that for the mouth. It needs to be nice and solid. Bottom lip needs to be a bit thicker. Can I go a bit more? Can I thin this? Look good if I thin this? Nah, paint it in. Just thicken this now. Haven't lost flavor. Looks, the face is a bit low. Let's finish drawing it in and then I can pull it up. We'll try a few different eyes before I decide on one. It won't hurt to do it, I think. Let's hide this one away. So we'll change this to a... We'll do a heart here. Very small dot at the center. I think, yeah, nah. Having the highlights is not it. Let's do this. Without the highlights. That's still the most scariest one. Maybe we go with this. That needs to rotate a bit though. This way. This way. This is not in the middle. This needs to come down a bit. This whole thing needs to come up a bit. Maybe the highlight shouldn't be there. Maybe we drop the highlight down here. Let's just leave this for now. We'll draw it in afterwards. Start raining again. Oh, there's one thing I did leave out. He doesn't actually have any patterns here. That looks fairly boring though, so let's add a bit of our own details. Oh yeah, I want to do the chains. I might just throw it in color, honestly. Looks blocked. That looks fine. Maybe this way. That looks way closer than this side. The chain should be way closer to it. I think this is actually fine. I think this is quite alright. Needs to flatten out at the top of it. I mean, it was looking fine before, and then I started ruining it. This is fine. We'll leave it at this. This part needs to get rounded a tad. That's fine. Alright, do I have time for painting? Probably. Let's hope for the best. Aim big, aim big. No. Best way to get color palettes? Take a screenshot. look so wrong. Fine. Let's just quickly throw everything in. Oh. What? Use this then. Let's not close too many gaps, I suppose. That's interesting. Close this gap. And I think we just stuff this in here, here, here. But this is open here. This, oh? Huh. Huh. The missing hair here. All right. Hopefully it's fine this time. This way, right? Nope. Why is it still open? Oh, here. Let's just... Oh, actually, this whole thing was painted in. I think that's most of the hair done. I have a gap. Maybe I should have a gap, but nah. No gap. The back of the hair is a bit darker. Thinking if I mix it or not, but I suppose I could just paint it in with like a shadow layer. Wait, I was flipped the whole time? And of course the ears are the same color as the hair. And she's so pink that the back hair doesn't actually look any different from the front. Now if I made it blue, that would be Minato Aqua, which is some really nice design, by the way. Aqua design I really like. Let's just do it. Just do it on a new layer, just in case. Just press this and press this first. Not actually this color. It's actually like, I think that's a good color. Looks like there's some spillage here. I went quiet for quite a bit, but it was super intense hair painting. Looks like there's some lines here that needs soap. I think this is something. This is something to begin with. Let's do a new layer for the clothes. Bring this here. This is gradient color from my pause bar. Just do this. Why does it look different from the other screen actually? Color looks different. But it will live. What? What? It's gray. That's too gray. I don't like this color. I'll go with this color instead. Quite enough. Closer to white though. It should be lighter. Maybe about this much. Well, let's start with this so that I can actually see. I need to see what I'm working with. And then we'll change the colors afterwards. Now that's the inside of the thing where the sleeves are, so that needs to be. And then these big sleeves are going to be nice and pink. I'm going to go with this kind of color. That's too pink. A bit more whiter, a bit more rosier. Nothing on there. This is actually fine. Close that, close this, close this. And then the sleeves themselves can be white, I think. these sleeves. But that just means I need to put in a proper white color. Go with this for now. Eee. Because otherwise if I put a background it's gonna be transparent and that's gonna make me hate myself. So here we go. We just botched the colors a bit. We're kind of okay. Let's do this. I don't mess up. Skin color, we'll just weight it here. Just paint this in as well. It's actually okay. I think it's the watercolor layer that's having this effect. I can just paint it in. Some cleanup to be done here. Paint this there, paint this there. Skin layer. Looks almost very Western comic-y. The color choices and stuff. I'm using the real colors, but I'm thinking if I should have gone like full me and then just made everything like hot red. Like if everything is in a red room, like a room with a red light, you know? Would that make it look crazier? Needed to look crazy. That's the whole point of this picture. Here, that's the back of the. Let's just. I'm gonna use the same color. Actually, no. It'd be the same color as this one. We'll change when we change it, so it should be fine. This should match the apron, yeah. We'll put this in here and then we'll do the hue thingy. Should be reasonably pink. Just too white. That kind of color. And this needs to be the same color as well. So let's just make this white. Even though the blue stands out a bit more, let's just make this one. This looks really nice with the white background. Do I have time to start shading? I really shouldn't be awake anymore, but let's do it anyway. Super high for. Let's start with the eyes. I feel like the eyes are the most important part of this picture. Get all the way down. feel like I need to just clean this up a bit. I think that's fine. Now I can clip this here. And then we're gonna take a red color. We're gonna make this multiply. Bit too much. He has blue eyes actually. I'm going to choose a nice blue for the eyes. He normally has light sparkly. I'm going to have this here. That hair might be in the way. Might be in the way, unfortunate. I didn't plan this too far ahead. Didn't plan this well. I might have to shorten the hair. Look at some yandere girls. Do this, pop this here, press this button. What was purple first? Too big. Huh? I think that's fine. Bring this down. What was the purplish color for the bottom? I need it to almost shine, I think. Do a nice magenta. Quite saturated. Looks scary enough. Grab the watercolor. Grab some purple. I think it needed to have the outlines be in like a pinkish. I think if we do Edo trace, it'll come good. We'll deal with the eyes later, but anyway. That kind of gets the point there. But that's okay. I need to fix the hair maybe. I need to readjust it a bit. I hope I have the eyes. I do have the eyes on another layer, so that's good. I can adjust the painting just a bit. That's not a problem. Hair should be in its own layer as well. I just need to move this way a bit. I think we're fine. That just means I won't be able to do anything close to shading though. Let's move it right now, I suppose. Yeah, that's better. See what I can do to kind of fix this here. Let's draw this in. Up this way. Well, that changes everything. Let's get rid of... Oh no, that stays. Of all this garbage. Oh. We'll go with almost white, actually, for the hearts. And then we'll add glowing effects behind it. I think that's the best way to go. So I'm kinda... Let's change this to purple. I'm kinda copying the Whoa. Original picture or the inspiration that I'm seeing on Twitter, but obviously it's nothing close to what I'm actually drawing. Oop. This one here. Maybe I should do the outline proper heart shape rather than just a lazy circle. We'll go something lighter. Small airbrush. Make it a bit pinker. Let's fill the inside just a bit. Actually, I should have done that on the line art, I think. Still fine. Grab this. Something lighter watercolor, less mix. We'll try to throw a bit of light in there as well. That looks scary enough. I think that's reasonable. The inside of a mouth can be purple too. I mean, let's look at this picture for reference. He's got purple skin, right? We're going to look for something similar, but not entirely completely purple. Actually, it should be white. I mean, his teeth we're going for. It has to be white. I do have my me window open. Where is it? The shadow is strong though. I need to put a shadow in there. Into a new layer. Where's this hair layer? I'm thinking of making it look like a lipstick smudge so she looks a bit more insane, but maybe not. And everyone with lipstick's insane these days, dude. No one wears lipstick. I'm on the wrong layer. No. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think this is it. I think... Oh, whoa. I do this. And then I do this. No. This. And then we do this, you know, just call it a day. What? Oh, that's a selection tool. That freaked me out. The lips aren't quite it. Because of the curve, this curve here is tilted like that. I just drew something there, I think. Well, we'll leave it for now. How long can I go for? How long can I go for? Okay, 9 minutes. Let's do some very rough shading for 9 minutes. Call it a day. Multiply, let's go for a brownish red. Bring this down a tad. Maybe I need a bit more shadow. More saturation. Too red, too red, too red. More pink. Why is it actually like mixing so hard when I erase? Oh, I'm protect alpha right now. Hang on. This looks really empty. Let's go and put some lines in. Miserable right now. Same with this one. Does she look crazy enough? I don't like the strokes on here, but I can make it go away by painting enough of it. Right, the shirt needs some arrows real bad. Probably need to change the shadow colors. Way too pink, I think. That's not even the right layer. I feel like I'm going really dark on this. Lighten it up a bit. Maybe it's not this side. Maybe it should be this side. And I get rid of this half. Kind of looks okay. I don't like the airbrush though. These areas, the brush is too consistent. Let's bring it real low and then fill in this area here. Not the best shape though. Sculpting's weird. Supposed to be close for this. I mean, it's supposed to be shadow here, right? Because like a gap in between, but maybe just that much. It's the same layer, so let's just do this as well. We should mend the shapes a bit here and there. I hate being able to see the brush strokes, so I don't want the brush strokes seen. This kind of needs the curve, so I need to probably play around with the watercolor settings a bit more. The mixing and the transparency. Nah. Keep it nice and simple. Ribbons can stay. They need much detail. This skin. What is this? Flip this. I'll use the pen so I get my nice solid shape. Multiply. Huh. I'm gonna airbrush this section. Not all of it, just the curved parts here as well. And then these ones will have to be watercolored. Yeah, I think I was right to not draw a black line there. Turned out better with the watercolor there. Looks quite alright. The black lines are really standing out right now. I'm gonna ease this off just a bit. Clean this up. I mean, it gives it flavor, but I think it's quite overpowering. I'm going to have to do some Eero trace when I'm done. I know something. Oh wait, no, I don't have to do. I can just do this. I don't even have to do. The lines aren't as intense, which is good. I can also see some mistakes here and there. So let me just go around fixing. Go away. That's it, really. Let's slap some skin color back on here. Or how did you miss one spot? Like you slap that many colors and then it misses one spot. Why? Okay, I need to pop some shading on here. Increase this a bit. Some ugly color. Oh, we'll saturate, but not dark. That's an ugly, ugly color. I'll adjust it afterwards, I suppose. Yeah, I need reference for these. I don't know enough frills to draw them well. I need a bit of reference for next time around. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to buy myself a maid outfit, it looks like. I don't like this color quite too much, so let's do this. Something less noticeable. That's that much. These color can probably be darker, so let's go there. Let's blends in too much with the thing. Blends out too much. Less saturated, maybe about that much. Let's just call it a thing. Pick something light, and then some light will have to go in to an extent. I haven't done any blush. So let's go pick our favorite pink color. Bring it towards skin. There we go. I mean, I didn't really do Nikage or anything of the sort, so go and add the 2 red, some blush here and there. Whoa. Stands out a bit too much. Something lighter. And it looks okay. Now, let's go do some highlights. Pop it here. Under the lines. Actually, let's go over to the hair. Flip this way. I've already hit my time limit, I'm sure. Supposed to be long gone. Zoom in and try to do it nice. I should make the room a bit darker. Adding some rim light here and there, but the brush sizes aren't glittering. It looks horrible because of it. Let's throw some white on the top of the skin for highlight purposes. Maybe some on top of the clothes as well. No, it clips the hair, so I'm stupid. Never mind. Clip this here. What layer is this? This is a dress. It should be about this much. No more than that, honestly. A bit too shiny. Let's do that. Let's bring the opacity down. It's not too shiny. It is there, but not too shiny. Skin? That's the eyes. This is skin. Oh, there it is. Great. Flip this. Like this. Pop that there. And I want something quite dark for the eyes though. Too much. I need to intensify the shadows on the face. bit too much. I just found a new shortcut. Just need the face to be slightly darker, not too much. Makes her face look very, very dirty. Looks like she's just been rolling around in mud. I need some intensity in her eyes. Her eye. Here we go. I think the intense effect of drama comes from like having a big gap, maybe. Oh my god, this might actually be good. Now I'm gonna add some reflection here. Maybe a highlight, not necessarily a maybe the heart in the middle we can do something more interesting with. Now that has to be white. Layer needs to go behind here. Oh, wrong button. Let's pump up this color. Let's duplicate this. Hide this for now. And then fix this up. I think the line being drawn too crisp doesn't actually help. I think I just watercolor it a bit. Something they have in common is the thick lines, these ones. Let's increase the color. That looks insane enough. Need to change some of the colors here. Try magenta. Grab the airbrush. I want shadows for the teeth. No idea where the teeth is. Let's just make a new layer. Just put some teeth shadows. Alright, not eraser. Watercolor. Crease this here. Go with slightly pink shadows. Oh, that's actually above the line art. That's not. I'm sure there was some kind of shortcut or hotkey to select the layer that's pointing at. Found it the other day, but now I've forgotten already. I don't generally use it. This down. Press this. I'm actually quite happy with this. Hanshaku. The hair. Flip this. Grab white. Do some light pink airbrush. That's too much. Actually, it's fine. We'll do. Where's the back of this hair? Do it this way. There it is. Just pop this in this way. And let's change this to some nice colors. The pink cat, we're just going to turn the pink cat a bit purple. Maybe somewhere like that. Maybe it's a bit too saturated. Handcuffs. Right, where are these handcuffs? Need to do a bit of painting on there. Oh, we should blur some of these out. Yeah, but nah, but yeah, but nah, but blur intensity 1. Yeah, but nah, but yeah, but nah, but or you could use try this then. Is this a gradient tool? Foreground to background, okay. Something like this. Oh, other way around then. That makes it look a bit scarier too. I think that's good. Handwriting. Okay, what do I write? What do I write? I need a message. Okay, let's go with something nice and simple. This translation is just so bad in Google Translate. Okay, calligraphy time incoming. Oh, there's a blur tool. Hang on. Opacity. Handwriting's horrible. Just write it without thinking too much, probably. Feel like I'm ruining it by trying to be fancy. Doesn't look like it's handwriting, you know? I think that's way too high. I'm thinking if I should make her say something else, like, who else are you watching or something. Needs to be a bit longer. The yo is tiny. Bring this all in a bit closer. And I think that's a lovely picture that we finished today. I'm so proud of this picture. I love it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to post it right now. Well, that was a big ass stream. Thank you so much everyone for joining. It's quite late at night. It's nice to see you again, Blue. And I hope I'll see you all next day. Goodbye.